Okay, before we actually start talking about the topic of the video, I want to warn everyone here. This is about to be a Jurassic Yap session, so get ready for that. And so today we're going to be talking about the biggest problem with the Jurassic World movies. Now, I still love them. Like, I love all the Jurassic movies, but just because I love them doesn't mean I don't have problems with it. And just because I love them doesn't mean they can't be better. And that problem is it's two things, but they interlink into one thing, really. It's no good guy characters die, and the dinosaurs don't feel threatening like they did in the original movies.
Alan.
So before we actually really go into this, I'm going to defend Jurassic World here, the first one, because it does not have these problems. Because in the beginning of the movie, the raptors almost kill that recruit guy that tried to get the pig, and after Owen Grady ends up rescuing the pig guy, while he's trying to escape, the raptors almost get him while he's trying to dive out of the enclosure. So it's showing how threatening the raptors are from the get-go. And you go a little bit more into the movie, like there's a lot of talk building up the Indominus Rex because it's a hybrid of the T-Rex and a bunch of other dinosaurs. And then when you actually get to the Indominus Rex in the movie, all that build-up is paid off because she actually outsmarts the Jurassic World staff, breaks out of there, almost kills Owen Grady, and then kills a bunch of park workers. And then Ms. Ronnie sends like dinosaur commando capturers to go hunt down the Indominus and capture her. And the Indominus completely wipes them out, light work, like not even a sweat. She rips them apart. So then later on in the movie, when the Indominus is getting closer and closer to Jurassic World, the tensions are high because you have seen what the Indominus is capable of. And then later on, when they use the raptors to go hunt down the Indominus, the raptors turn on them and kill like 40 or 50 people. Like, Jurassic World has no problem showing us how dangerous these animals are, even though there's a lot of scenes in that movie that are beautiful, showing the beauty of the dinosaurs. It is not afraid to show us the horror of these animals. The problem we're talking about here starts with Fallen Kingdom. Even though there's a lot of awesome dinosaur scenes, like the whole Isa Nublar eruption was amazing, the dinosaurs never get time to show how dangerous they are. And that's not to say that there's no deaths in Fallen Kingdom, because there definitely is a lot of kills in Fallen Kingdom. The dinosaurs do rack up bodies. But when you don't care for the person or you already want them to die because they're evil, there's no stakes. There's no stakes to these dinosaur scenes. Now, the Indoraptor does end up getting a decent amount of kills, and there are good kills in Fallen Kingdom. But the problem is they're all bad guy characters. Like the dinosaur poacher trying to take the Indoraptor's teeth. That son of a bitch deserved that. So when he dies, you're not going to feel bad for it. You're not going to feel terror. Yeah, you're not going to feel like the stakes are high because you wanted that bitch to die anyways. But you have Zia and Franklin in the movie at this point, and they are good guy characters, and I know a lot of people don't care for them. I don't really care for them that much either, but they did deserve to die. So if the Indoraptor killed one of them, that would have been good. It would have showed how not even the good guys are safe in this situation at Lockwood Manor, showing how evil the Indoraptor is and how terrifying of a dinosaur he is. Now, I know there was a deleted scene where the Indoraptor kills Maisie's babysitter, but unfortunately, since this is a deleted scene, I'm not going to count it as canon as much as I want to, because it would fix the problem with this movie not having any good guy characters die. I'm not going to count it as canon because it's a deleted scene. And this problem gets so much worse with Dominion, because when the Atrociraptors get loose in Malta, they only end up killing a couple faceless characters. Granted, that one villain guy a little bit before the Atrociraptor scene died to like a baby Carno or something, but again, he was a bad guy. He was a character that no one really cared about. There is a scene where the Allosaurus does end up killing a civilian on a scooter, and that is good. Not that the guy's dead, rest in peace, but the civilian dying to the Allosaurus just randomly while he's going about his day does help to add some terror and horror to the dinosaurs, which is good. And it's so sad too, because the Atrociraptors could have left a Jurassic Park 1 type of impact on everyone. They could have been even more scary than those raptors, because how vicious they were, how more unstable they were, but they never got to show off how dangerous they were because they didn't get to kill any characters that we cared about. And it gets so much worse because with the Giga, it has that build up again, like the Indominus and the Indoraptor, where it looks super badass. It is super badass. There's a bunch of characters telling you how dangerous it is, and it's an alpha predator. Alan Grant says,
Biggest carnivore the world has ever seen.
but then when you get to the Giga, it kills a locust. One of the prehistoric locusts that was already on fire, so it was already dead. So he just ended its misery. He did beat Rexy in a fight, but she is an aged T-Rex. As much as I love Rexy, she is an elderly T-Rex. And this problem is so avoidable too, because if they want to see how it is done correctly, all they gotta do is watch the old movies. All they gotta do is look back at Jurassic Park 1, the T-Rex escape. The second Rexy gets out, she kills the lawyer, almost kills Ian Malcolm, and then throws the other three characters into a ditch. She was dangerous. T-Rex. Like, the second she showed up, it showed how dangerous the Tyrannosaurus Rex is. Same goes with the raptors when it showed how dangerous they were and how smart they were when they outsmarted Muldoon. And look at the Lost World, where the second the T-Rexes show up, they show how dangerous they are by throwing the RV off the cliff, then come back when they hear noise, they see the Eddie cars trying to help them up, then they rip him apart, and then later on, they follow our characters to a camp they set up to rest for the night. And when the T-Rexes get there, they waste no time. They start killing a bunch of the InGen mercenaries. They're running for their lives. One dude gets stepped on, and then has all the InGen mercenaries panicking, running away. And then when they think they're safe, when they think that they escaped the T-Rexes, they run into the long grass.
Don't go into the long grass! Not into the long grass!
And you already know what that means. The raptors show up, and they waste no time. They start picking off the rest of the mercenaries in the fields. They start dragging them down. They pounce on them. They jump into the air and pounce on them. So when the characters get to the abandoned village and have their final encounter with the raptors, you're tense because you've seen what those raptors are capable of. Maybe you didn't think that Ian Malcolm was going to die, but just seeing him in that scenario, seeing him in that car trapped by the raptors and having his family being attacked by the raptors at the same time is intense. And with the San Diego incident, it's the same thing with the raptors. You saw what those T-Rexes were capable of, and having the Bull Rex go rampaging across the city is intense. And even with Jurassic Park 3, when the Spinosaurus, the second is introduced, it wastes no time. It kills Cooper on the runway, gets hit by a plane, and then kills Nash. And then after that, it kills a T-Rex. It kills a T-Rex after that. So the Jurassic Park movies had no problem showing how dangerous the dinosaurs are. And even though I love Fallen Kingdom and Dominion still, they get hurt massively because they never showed how dangerous these dinosaurs are. The tension isn't there. The fear and terror of these dinosaurs aren't there because we never see them kill anyone that doesn't deserve it. But it's okay though, because with the news of Chaos Theory seeming to be more dark and mature than Camp Cretaceous, and finally we're getting a first-person survival horror Jurassic Park game, and the next Jurassic Park movie is going to be written by the same guy who did the first two, Jurassic Park and The Lost World, it seems like Universal is really learning from their mistakes, which is good because I love all these movies to death and I just want to see them all be as perfect as they can be. But yeah, that's really all I have to say on this. I really hope this isn't just a huge tangent. It didn't seem like a mess. I actually want to make a Jurassic Park version of this video because I think Jurassic Park has one big problem as well. The Jurassic Park trilogy has one big problem as well. And I will definitely be making a video on the new Jurassic Park movie. I'll be discussing what I think and my hopes and stuff. So yeah, there definitely will be more Jurassic stuff on this channel. And I'm thinking about making some MonsterVerse stuff as well because Godzilla x Kong New Empire is coming out soon. And I am so excited. So you can expect a lot more content on this channel. So if you enjoyed this yap session, get ready for some MonsterVerse yapping and a lot more Jurassic yapping. But yeah, no, that's all I have to say on this. I'll see you later.